Zim is a cartoon that I love. I don't think I've said how much I love Invader Zim on this YouTube channel, though I have hinted towards it.
If you chose this one, you are correct. This is the best one.
So, I'm going to say how much I love Invader Zim. Invader Zim is the best cartoon of all time. I am such a fangirl of it. Why do you think my channel is called Here, Invader, and Z-Cat? Anyway, I have a lot of opinions for the show, as you can obviously tell. I feel very, very strongly about it. And not really everyone agrees with these opinions I have, because they're unpopular, meaning no one likes them. I just tend to have a lot of unpopular opinions about things. If you think I have a lot of unpopular opinions here, you should see my list of pretty cute unpopular opinions. I think there's over 100. Anyway, let's start the video. Minnie Moose is overrated. I said it. Minnie Moose is overrated. Now, before you go to the comments and bomb me about how absolute savage I am, well, I am savage, but besides the point, I don't hate Minnie Moose, but he's not as good as people give him credit for, or all he really does is fly around. Like, I can do that. Minnie Moose is cute, but he doesn't do anything. I think another reason why I think Minnie Moose is overrated is because of the way Zim treats him. Zim loves Minnie Moose because he's not 𝓿. 𝓿 does way more than Minnie Moose. He deserves love too! An example of this is in, sorry if I say it wrong, 𝓶𝓲𝓰𝓱𝓽. I'm not saying it right. 𝓶𝓲𝓰𝓱𝓽. When this happens, I don't want to explain what's going on. Read the comic for yourself. It's really good. All you need to know is that Minnie Moose and 𝓿 dress up as Zim. And Zim says this: "Very nice work, Minnie Moose. Very convincing head." And Minnie Moose does a little squeak. "Terrible butt, 𝓿. Worst I've ever seen." Ow! Going back on topic, what I came back to say was, I think a lot of Minnie Moose's cult following came from the comics, so this opinion is subject to change, but for now, Minnie Moose is overrated. The next unpopular opinion I have is that The Nightmare Begins and Zim Eats Waffles are not the best episode ever. First, I'm going to talk about The Nightmare Begins. The Nightmare Begins is the first episode of the show. The reason why it's so loved is because the team introduces the characters perfectly. Do I think the episode did that? Yes, but otherwise it was kind of slow paced. I don't think it was the best episode ever. It was really good, but yeah. And the other episode that I said wasn't the best episode ever, Zim Eats Waffles. This episode is so overrated. I don't hate it. It's better than the episode before it. The reason why I think it's overrated, this is the best way to put it. I watch Invader Zim because I like the things that happen. Hardly anything happens in this episode. I love the things that do happen, but yeah, this episode is pretty dull. It's funny, but that's all it serves. Gas the Taster of Pork was a better episode. Which brings me to my next opinion. Gas the Taster of Pork is not the worst episode ever. There is always one episode of a TV show that is always hated by the fandom. Invader Zim is no different. Gas the Taster of Pork is by far the most hated episode. Even Nickelodeon doesn't like it. Why the hate? It's because of how rude Dib and Gaz were to each other. And what do I think of this? Well, Dib wasn't mean to Gaz at all in this episode. He gave Gaz the curse thingy, thinking it had cool powers, and when he found out it didn't, he did everything he could to try to fix it. Should he have given Gaz the powers in the first place? Ha! No. But overall, he was a good brother for most of the episode. Gaz, on the other hand, she's very upset with the whole curse thing, and she was saying things like this in the whole episode.
Stupidity! I will make you wish you had rabid weasels teleported into your skull instead of having a sister.
Which was fine with me, and then we got to a point where she has said it so much times. I've gotten so sick of it. I am like, okay, we get it, girl. You are upset. Now please stop repeating yourself. Repetitive things are the absolute bane of my existence. So yeah, I was really not happy with Gaz's repetitiveness, but The point I was talking about was near the end of the episode. Overall, it was a really good episode. I thought it was really good. Just, girl, stop being repetitive! So I can't think of any more unpopular opinions, so I'm going to talk about something called mixed opinions. Basically, half of the fandom thinks this, the other half thinks that. I'm going to say what side I'm on. To start things off, I'm just going to straight up say it. Membrane is a horrible father. So half of the fandom likes him, the other half doesn't, and God do I hate him. I think he's funny.
As you know, tomorrow is Peace Day, and nobody is as excited for the big celebration as I am. I am not scientifically possible!
But besides that, he is by far the worst character on the show. I don't want to get into too much details. I think I can make a whole separate video about this. But he's never home, he has a favorite child, and it was practically confirmed that he doesn't care about Dib and Gaz. Okay, final opinion for today. Enter the Florpus Gaz is fine. I quote this from Invader Zim Wiki. Her characterization in Enter the Florpus has a mixed reaction from the fanbase, as some fans praise her character development, while others criticize her new attitude is too annoying and they made her too nice, and the character development was rushed. Character development? What character development? There's like a small difference between the two. Enter the Florpus Gaz is slightly nicer and funnier, but besides that, there is no difference between Show Gaz and Enter the Florpus Gaz. The fandom does not need to get worked up so much. They are the same person. Design-wise, I used to hate the Enter the Florpus design because I didn't think it fitted Gaz's character. But it turns out that was kind of done, I wouldn't say on purpose. Basically, the crew who made Invader Zim didn't view Gaz as goth. Well, the fandom did. So, and they thought it was because of the clothing. And I guess they're right. So they changed the clothes. They redesigned her so they would view her as not goth. But I still like the old one better. I still think the old one fits her better, but I understand the change. Okay, I am finally done recording this. Thank you so much for watching. I have been working really hard on this video. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!